Hi, I'm Dave Wurzel and you're watching PHTV4 Around Palos, and today we are doing one of my favorite quarterly trips, I think. We are at Little Red Schoolhouse and we are visiting with Maritza Rocha, who's the Nature Center Director here at Little Red Schoolhouse. And I know it looks gray out, but the weather is starting to break a little bit every now and then. And one of my favorite places, great hiking, but today is a little extra special because of where we're standing. I'm guessing in a couple of months we couldn't stand here. And in general, the public can't stand here.
No.
Where are we, Maritza?
Right now we are inside located Little Red Schoolhouse Apiary Yard. So where we host over 50, sometimes 70,000 bees in these bee boxes right behind us, Dave.
So they're waiting. They're there, they're waiting, and that's exciting. Oh, that's cool. And I've walked by here before, and I've seen the bees, but kind of interesting to catch them in this phase. All right, well, so even though it's gray out and we're both wearing jackets, we're at the front end of spring, I guess. We want to talk a little bit about like what's going on in the Forest Preserve, different locations, Little Red Schoolhouse, special events. I know I saw the sign in the door, snowshoe rentals. I'm guessing not much of that happened this year. How's the year going so far, and what does it look like heading into spring?
Sure, Dave. Well, this morning, not this morning, this season, I should say, we're definitely getting ready to do a lot of restoration efforts here at Little Red Schoolhouse, but also throughout the Forest Preserves District. We have some programs that are aligned for different ages, different family sizes and groups. So please check us out and find out a little bit more through our website, but also just come and visit some of the nature centers in Cook County and check out what's happening with our restoration efforts that will lead us to Earth Day.
Can you give us a preview of what type of restoration will be happening at Little Red Schoolhouse over the next period?
Sure, indeed. Right behind us, you can see that there is a body of water, and that's a body of water that has different types of wildlife and habitat areas for a lot of our wildlife animals here in Cook County. So what we're building our efforts more is on the wetland this year. We're really focusing more to restore right around the shoreline, but over by Black Oak Trail. And what that encompasses is having different types of individuals that are energetic and want to come out here and just give us a hand, to make sure that we have these spaces, these green spaces, for generations to come.
So maybe we can do a quick plug here that if people want to volunteer for the Forest Preserve, go check out the Cook County Forest Preserve website. You can take a look at the different ways to volunteer, what's involved in that process. Usually it involves some type of training depending on what the thing is.
Yes, that's correct. Through volunteer resources, but also through our volunteers here at Little Red, we do have different types of program, one of them being an RIP program, which is removing invasive plants or aggressive plants as I call them. And we do sort of like a quick 20-30 minute one-on-one, what type of equipment or materials you'll be handling. We also provide everyone with those types of equipment and materials for those restoration, usually about an hour to an hour and 25 minutes. We spend on doing restoration hands-on, and then we spend about half an hour doing actual Q&A and then introducing these types of loppers and other types of pruners that we use for this type of restoration.
Okay, so that's an option out there. Now let's go the other way. No, I'm here for the visit. I want to hike Black Oak or some of the other beautiful trails out here, and they do get to see a variety. Special events, special things going on this spring at Little Red Schoolhouse, or even other Forest Preserve areas, camps.
Yes, also just supplementing again a lot of the restoration efforts that we are undergoing. This year, we will have frog monitoring programs. We will have especially the migrating birds that are coming up April, May, June. We can almost see some of them already because of the weather. But those are some of the types of programs that will be offered. Also, I must highlight that we do have night programs that we also offer. So please check out what we have here at Little Red. But they're also offered throughout the Forest Preserves. In particular, here like the southwest area, which is part also of the Palos Preserves, we do have other things happening over at our sister groves or other nature centers. So Sagwa is also undergoing some programs that they have that are specific to restoration efforts, but also just to enjoy the walks. But as you're doing the walks and going along with your family or friends or whoever comes with you, just note that we will be pointing out those efforts along with, the habitats, which is again all like the circle of life that we want to reconnect the public with nature.
I was say it sounds like an interesting opportunity because you do get the hike opportunity, that experience with nature, but you can also take a look at some of the efforts, like what is happening in the restoration. You have so many different habitats here. I want to make sure any other special events? I know you talked about you've got night programming in addition to a variety of programming throughout the year.
Yes.
Any other special events you want to highlight or draw attention to?
I do want to highlight, again, the Southwest Zone is having their fishing derby, which is also part of restoration efforts. Again, we go ahead and look for any aggressive or invasive species in the water, and we take them out. Not in the sense we take them out, but we remove them and place them in other habitats where they should be appropriately at. And then we also have some other programming, and I have to kind of peek at this because we have a lot of stuff. The Ecological Restoration Weekend over at Sagawa. Please check them out because there's a lot of great research and information that goes into these programs. But also, most importantly, I have to again note that the Palos Preserves is part of the Urban Night Sky Place. So please come on out because we are, again, the world's largest night sky place here at the Palos Preserves in Cook County.
That's a great thing to mention because I know we think about, well, you come out in the day to see the nature center or go for a hike on the trail, but no, there's other things to do here at different times.
Yes.
Check out their website. A lot of great information, or better yet, come to Little Red Schoolhouse or go to Camp Sagawa. I see you got the brochure in your hand.
Yes.
There's great information in there, and on the website, a lot of cool things to take a look at. Is there anything else? Are we covered it? I'm looking for a hike here in a second.
Yes, we do have a lot of fun hikes that are happening, especially right now looking for salamanders and a lot of the 3 specific frogs that are in the area that you could listen out for right now, and that is the spring peeper. We do have the wood frog, so listen out for some of those sounds out there. But please make sure that you let everyone know about Nature is Accessible. This program is held on May 24th, and we are inviting everyone with all disabilities and all ages to come and just have nature introduced to you.
Okay, great. Check that out. It just sounds like another great opportunity for families and people to take advantage of. Maritza, thank you very much. I love coming out here to visit, one of my favorite places, and hearing about the different things going on. So thank you.
All right, thank you so much for having me.
I'm Dave Wurzel, and you've been watching Around Palos, and we've been at Little Red Schoolhouse getting a preview of spring coming up to the Forest Reserve area. Thank you for watching, and good hiking.